What's up, guys? I'm back at it again, doing another live stream. There we are. Alrighty. I'll be back shortly. After you enjoy this little intro I have for you. What's up, guys? How's it going? Biohazard Candy Kid coming back at you here. I'm doing another live stream. The other one was a quick one. I had to eat dinner. I got some snacks for me for later. Heck yeah. All right, we got some stuff to talk about. Um, and stuff like that. We definitely have some stuff to talk about. And I'm going to do a gaming live stream tonight, too. Tonight's my live stream night. Alrighty, ready. Yep, mic input is good. We are a go. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Let me give myself a round of applause for that intro there. By the way, that song is my own song. I made it a long time ago. I haven't posted a lot of my music on YouTube, only a little bit. I have yet to post a bunch of them on YouTube, so. Alrighty, well, let's give myself a round of applause for that one. Boy. Hey, it was a shitty round of applause, you know. It's my Mayonocaster. It is what it is. And I know a lot of you don't care about gear and stuff. You care about content, as long as it's good. You know, let me start off by saying that. What is good content? Can anyone define good content to me? Because I can define it to you. Oh, yeah. You see, in today's world, we have people who watch TikTok. And I'm only talking about TikTok because it's in this world. I've heard of it. Some of my friends use it. And I thought to myself, that's not good content. Because it's basically an app where anyone can do anything for 5 seconds of their life. That's shit. It's not, they don't take their time to do a 5-hour video, you know, and make it really, their content's not great because it's not a 5-hour video. Because it hasn't been researched. The research hasn't, you know, how should I say? Let me say it this way. Content today that is being produced by the new generations is no longer good because they don't take the time and effort to do the research in whatever content they're trying to create. For instance, you see these new automotive channels and it sucks because these people, they don't do their research about anything automotive. They just take a camera, showcase a couple cars, talking about random stuff, doesn't fit well together. It's not a good production. The production value is zero, okay? It's zero. It has no production value. They don't put their time and effort into editing, you know, and into the quality of lighting and audio. And, you know, they don't care to make good content. They only care to get a bunch of views and make their money and stuff like that. Like, I know I don't create good content. I create shitty content. But you see, at least I will put time into it. Like, and I'm not saying you can polish a turd. You can't polish a turd at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I acknowledge that my content is not God's content, but it's this level of content, and that I will improve on my content over time. I put effort into my content, even if it's not at this level right here and it's right here. I put time and effort into my content. I research stuff. I actually try to do my own type of editing. I try to edit at least, and make it a good edit. I call it a soft edit because I don't like to add in a whole bunch of transitions and all this other stuff. I just like the minimal stuff that just looks good. It doesn't have to be Hollywood star status. I'm not trying to aim for that, and I could care less about that. Like you saw my intro. Some of my intros don't even have music. Actually, a lot of my videos don't even have music. They don't, it's just, you see, yeah, you see the Temecula Talk intros, which I'm going to get started on again. I'm going to go to Old Town and do some stuff. But what you don't see is, you don't see me just like, for instance, taking a camera, whatever type of camera it is, and then just like doing this real quick and then just posting it. Like most people do with cell phones these days. Yes, I use a cell phone. I made videos on a cell phone, before, and I still do. But I take my time. I actually will upload it to my computer, and I'll actually edit it. I'll actually, give good content. I will walk around. I won't just do some stupid little dance. If I'm going to do, like, a dance video, I'm going to do a dance video that lasts for 10 minutes. Where you see me dancing to a 10-minute techno song or Beethoven, symphony. And it's actually going to be choreographed. And I'm going to think it through. I'm actually going to dance to the song first before I even do a video about it. And I'm going to choreograph it. And I'm actually going to do progress videos of my dancing. I'm not just going to do one, stupid dance that then everyone's going to follow and get a whole bunch of views off of and make a bunch of money off of. That just lasts for 2 seconds for fortune and fame. I could care less about that crap. My YouTube channel is not monetized. It will never be monetized. I'm not all about, fortune and fame. Why do I not post regularly? How long has it been since I posted a video? And I'm talking about an actual video, not talking about these little update videos that you see here and then, which are like 5-second videos, just telling you what's coming. I'm talking about a good quality video. The buddy of mine who's going to come here and do a video with me, we're going to sit down and we're going to do a live stream. And we're going to do it professionally. We're going to get dressed. We're going to look clean. We don't have to look clean and get dressed. But basically, we're just going to be normal people, looking normal, dressed normally, And we're going to do a video. We're going to have some topics, some discussions. We're going to maybe, I don't know, talk about, who knows what we'll do. I've thought it through, but, but not 100%. I'm still processing because it takes time. You don't just jump into something and then just start talking, la, 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 la. Oh, yeah, woo, loo, 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 loo. No. I talk about Marcus Pix a lot because he's one of my favorite guys. He's like the best guy on YouTube. This guy, you know what? Okay. I know a lot of you can't see me right now because of the lighting situation. I know that. My face is dark. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I'm not just doing that because I want it to be dark or I wanted this effect. That's not the main reason, and but it's not just the reason. See, I want you to look at a live stream like this, where someone doesn't have lights, someone just has a bare basic, lavalier lapel microphone with some headphones on and an action camera that, has this type of image quality. And it doesn't do well in low lighting situations. Because there are people out there who, they have this kind of setup. They can't afford to have $1 billion setup or a better setup than this one. They just can't. Maybe they can, they just choose not to because this is what works for them. Or whatever the case may be. I want you guys to take a look at this live stream and look at it as, hey, this guy actually has a cool setup. I like it. Shoot. And it's nighttime right now. That's another thing. I mean, nighttime, dark, I'm dark, see, it's dark. It goes hand in hand. I mean, I can lighten up a bit. I mean, I can do something like this with my lamp in front of me. And there, you see me all illuminated. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. There's like a shadow casted on this side, you know, from what I can see on my computer screen. You know, a lot of you look at these videos that have all this lighting and all this stuff. I mean, yeah, I got lighting right here. What's wrong with this lighting? Is there something wrong with it? I mean, I'm getting some softbox lights. They should be coming in soon. They're not, you know, $25,000 lights. But what's wrong with a pair of softbox lights, you know, a pair of them for 50 bucks, 80 bucks, $60? What's wrong with that? Marcus Pig said there's nothing wrong with mine because I actually, you know, showed him the whole link. You know, I showed him, I gave him the whole spec sheet. And they don't use they use LEDs. They don't use the spiral lights that everyone's trying to get rid of, that the government's trying to ban right now. So, I mean, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of you out there that you know, you're like, oh, modifying a Honda. Oh, why are you buying this eBay turbo kit? Come on, man, that's gonna blow it up, destroy it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to buying cheap stuff. As a matter of fact, Mighty Car Mods is all about DIY, is all about the cheap, and it works. It's because there's people like you out on this planet, you know, because there's people out on this planet, you know, that basically it's like, oh, if it's not, you know, living out in the palm, you know, the palm out in the ocean in, where is it, Saudi Arabia with your Bugatti Veyron and your gold diamond watch, you know, if it's not Rolex and it's not, then there's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with you, not with the product. The product is fine. Look at this live stream I'm doing. All I had to do was shine, you know, just pull back this whatchamacallit, this lamp right here, and there you got light on my face. You satisfied? Now watch this damn live stream with my face like this. And shut the fuck up. And quit complaining. And complain about the real shit. You know? I mean, seriously. You know, that's the other thing. People complain too much. You know, about what? Well, about this. You get people that are ignorant. You get people that are stupid out on this planet. It's not just my country, my state, the city I live in. It's this whole entire world. You're all stupid. You're all fucked up and retarded. All of you. I'm not God. I'm not better than you. But I actually use my brain. I actually do critical thinking. The rest of you who don't, you just don't. Because you choose not to. It's a choice. It's your choice. But I don't want to be around people who make that choice. I don't want you on this planet. Because you ruin this planet. Because you create chaos and evil on this planet. Because you create a destructive force that is not healthy for me and people like me, for the rest of us. So therefore, you need to be eradicated. I'm serious. You know, for instance, I can make this. There's people who They don't want bicycles on this planet. And they say because bicycles create bicycle pollution. I'm just saying, without even thinking that a bicycle is beneficial for your health because it's a form of fitness and it's free fitness because you don't have to go to the gym and pay a membership, and you can go anywhere you want to with a bicycle, and you don't have to pay for gas and pay for electricity. They just blatantly say, I don't want a bicycle. I don't want bicycles around because I don't like them. End of story. Or because they, to me, are just pollution of some sort. Or bicyclists don't pay taxes or whatever. And it's like, bro, but do you know why we created bicycles? We created bicycles because it was a form of fitness and because it's a form of transportation after walking and running. That's why we created bicycles, for the transportive aspect of it and the fitness aspect. But you didn't think of that because you didn't use logic. You didn't use your brain. You used your asshole, your penis, and your ball sack and your pussy and your titties. That's what you used. And said, oh, I want sex. Instead of actually using your brain and thinking like, hold on, before I say let's get rid of bicycles, why do we have them in the first place? And without bicycles, what would this world be? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? You just were like, just get rid of them, just ban them. Because they're a nuisance on the road. They're a nuisance on this planet. How are they a nuisance? What's the nuisance about them? I ride a bicycle. There was a senator who was 70 some years old, and he proposed this. He says, we should either ban bicycles in the United States or we should have them pay taxes. Have them have a license plate on their bicycle so that way they can pay some type of bicycle tax monthly. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy is, Oh, yeah, that's right. He's stupid and retarded, and he thinks with his penis at 78 years old. And he should die off anyways. Because bicycles are a free form of transportation. They're a health benefit to the community. So why should we get rid of them? Because we don't have a bicycle tax? Because we are freely riding around, which is what it was intended for? You just buy the bicycle and you can just ride around for free. You don't have to charge it. And I'm not talking about the electric bicycles. And you don't have to, buy gas. And you don't have to, all you have to do is maintain the bicycle. If you get a flat or your chain is very loose and you need a new chain, or if your derailleur breaks or handlebar cracks or seat gets torn. I mean, come on, you buy new tires every, 10 years? You get it? You get it? Seriously. It's the stupid people that make stupid complaints and give stupid reasons, retarded reasons. You're all retarded. Seriously. Things are here for a reason and a purpose. They're not here because someone woke up one morning. They're not here for no reason at all. Not that they didn't wait. Let me restate this. Everything has a purpose. There is nothing in life that does not have a purpose. This camera I'm using has a purpose. Its purpose is to, take pictures and take video. You see me right here and capture audio. That's its purpose. There are people who don't want cameras around. They say they're a nuisance. Here's what I will say. I understand this. Okay? Because I've said this before. I understand this. If you're against the evil side of technology, I totally understand that. I'm against it too. If you're against the good side of technology, I'm not. I don't understand that. Oh, I do. You're retarded. If you're against cameras because they're used to spy on us and to record our voices, as in what we have in the cell phones and all these computers and other devices and cars and stuff. If you're against that, oh, trust me, I don't want the camera around. But it's not that I don't want the camera around. I just don't want those features around. See, the people who don't want the bicycles around, it's not that they don't want the bicycle around, although there are some that blatantly come out and say, I don't even want the bicycle around. Forget about putting laws on them, just no bicycles at all. Quit manufacturing them. Should have never been invented in the first place. But the people who do not want bicycles around, no, they want them around. They just want them to be electric bicycles where you go a certain, speed and you pay taxes on them. You pay a monthly bicycle tax, kind of like how you have to pay for your car. And then you go get it checked by a bike shop monthly and you got to pay $100 to get it checked. That's what they want. They want to turn the bicycle into some evil thing. They want to, put all the bad stuff on bicycles. They don't want it to be this, you walk into a bike shop, buy a bicycle, and ride freely for the rest of your life type of deal. That's what they don't want. That's what I'm against. I'm not against bicycles. I think everyone should have a bicycle in their house, at least 5. A mountain bike, a road bike, city bike, BMX, beach cruiser, just 5 bicycles, whatever, of your choosing. No electric bicycles. We need, if you want to ban something, ban putting batteries on bicycles. Ban putting motors on bicycles. And I'm not talking about gas-powered bicycles. I'm talking about electric ones. Oh, why electric and not gas? Oh, you're singling out electric. No, because gas-powered bicycles are just like motorcycles. They're like the early motorcycles of the 1880s to 1920. That's how my motorcycles got started. So, because if you say ban gas-powered bicycles, you're basically saying ban motorcycles because they're basically bicycles without pedals and faster engines. And no, an electric bicycle is not an electric motorcycle. No, we should just ban electric shit altogether. And I know some of you will say, well, we're made of electricity. There's a lot of things that are electrical. We should just ban electricity then? Let's ban lightning. That's electrical. It's not what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying, so quit being a dumb-ass motherfucking retard. Seriously, get rid of all this electric shit that they're trying to push on us. And I'm not saying stop inventing. Don't create new technologies. That's not what I'm saying. Just get rid of the bad technologies. Do not invent new bad technologies. Do not create bad technologies. Only create the good ones. Only invent the new one. Only invent the good ones, not the bad ones. We don't want those. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I know you're not going to listen to me, you damn elitist, but you're going to listen to God. And God's going to destroy you. The true God. The good God. Not your evil God that you bow down to and suck its dick. Not that one. And nice try on trying to destroy the old world. Nice try on trying to destroy history. It's not working. The evidence is still here on this planet. You know what's going to happen? You're going to try and try. You're going to keep trying. You're going to try and try to destroy anything 2000 and back, or anything 2020 and back. But there's going to be so much video content on the internet of all this stuff that you're not going to be able to destroy anything because people will have saved it elsewhere and then just re-upload it. And you can't kill us all. So you're fucked in trying to destroy history. Oh, everything started in 2016 and that's it. Life started there. There was no year before 2016. Yeah, nice try. So you're saying there were no pyramids? Nice try. Nice try. The pyramids are there. Nice try. You guys ain't going anywhere. We got you by the neck collar, and we're dragging you. We're dragging you off the cliff, and you're dying, motherfuckers. Well, why don't you stand right in front of me, you Satanist? Hey, Bill Gates, I want you to come and do a live stream with me. Ah, you won't. You won't do a live stream with people like us, but you'll do one with Marcus Brownlee. You won't do a live stream with people like me because you know that once you show your face, you're going to be dead. You know that for a fact. You know you're going to die. Get killed. And so you stay in the shadows of your own group. You protect yourselves with cops and military and government and laws that are against us. When we have God, the one true good God that is going to kill you, that is coming for you, that is more powerful than your little shit. Look, I'm gonna make this clear and simple for you guys. I'm gonna tell it to you this way. All right? Okay. So, let's talk studio. Let's talk what's happening around, this room. Let's talk about that. You see that? Where I'm pointing? Just like I did in my last live stream? You see that? You see that camera right there? Do you know what it's doing? It's recording. What is it recording? Here's what it's recording. Oh, shit. What's up, guys? Now, this is a genius idea. Let me grab my phone so I can see. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So this is a cool idea. I like this idea. How did I come up with this idea? By using some logic in my brain. I said, what if I take this clamp piece, attach it to the one of my fan blades, one of my fan blades. Well, first of all, okay, here's the idea. The idea I had was to have a camera that would show a view like this. This is the idea. I thought, how can I accomplish that idea? Well, I don't have a tripod that is very tall. The tallest tripod I have doesn't even come close to this. It's not that tall, okay? I would need to add some extensions to extend the thing taller, stuff like to make the camera, stand taller. So I said, you know what? I have this fan over here. What if I attach something, to my fan, like a little clamp, and then, get the little long hook thing, stick it into that clamp thing, tighten it down, put the camera at the end, use one of these little swiveling things, and voila, what if I do this? So I've been testing it for a few days, and it's been working out great. I have this 10-foot cable that is hooked up to my computer, you can actually see the cable like right here. Yeah, right here. It runs down right here. into my computer, which pretty soon I'm going to, even fix this issue. That way, if I ever have to walk around the room, oh shit, it's going to be a lot more secure because I'm actually going to get one of those USB strips where basically, um, I could put a bunch of cables inside or USB sticks or whatever, charging, comes with a bunch of charging ports, um, you know, like a surge protector, but it's basically USB ports instead of, power outlets. So I thought of this idea and I'm just like, wow, I know what to do with this. And I even got some other ideas with this. Because if I'm going to set up a table here, let's say a 4-foot table, and I want to like showcase some things, I can actually hang the camera down and have it look, have it looking down at the table. I can hang it down, have it look at the table, and you can see me do things. Maybe I'll do Candy Kid videos here. And then put my Mayonocaster somewhere out here, connected to whatever here, and then just have my, microphone set up. I mean, think about it. I use my brain. I use logic. I'm thinking of things. This is stuff that Marcus Picks, teaches people all the time. How to be creative with the stuff you already have at home. Or with stuff that costs like $5. That's cheap, in price. That's why I said $5, $10, $100. Not $10,000. So my setup is my own setup. I don't care if you like it or not. It's a good setup. I have no qualms about this setup. It's a work in progress. When I get my my uh, softbox lights, they're going to be great. By the way, the softbox lights I got, hey, I got an opinion from an expert who does videos on lights and cameras and microphones. Marcus Picks. He knows what he's talking about. And I asked him, I said, why don't you do a video on softbox lights that are like $50 to $100? I would love to see a video of that. What do you think about them, this and that? And he says, oh, most of that is stuff that they're trying to get rid of. It's old technology, stuff like that. And so they're good for beginners. Because I said, is that good for a beginner? Because I bought a pair. He says, yeah, they're good. You bought the ones with the coils, this and that. Then I had to, tell them, no, I bought the ones with the LED lights, the newer versions, and they're dimmable and stuff like that. And they come with a little remote and, 2 lights, 2 tripods, stuff like that. And he goes, okay, right on. Great. That's actually a better deal. You're getting those for the same price as the older ones that come with the, the lights that have mercury in them, the spiral lights. I mean, the CFL lights or whatever, incandescent, whatever you want to call them. Like, seriously. And the setup is going to be easy. And I don't have to worry. They come with a long cord. The lights are going to last me a long time. I'm building this studio here. This is my studio. I'm going to do interviews with people. I'm going to have live streams with friends of mine. We're going to talk about cool stuff. People are going to get involved in this. But see, it's going to be a cheap setup that works. And yes, I know I said cheap setup that works. Are there cheap setups that don't work? You can make any setup work with anything you have. I don't think there is anything that doesn't work. There's people that have these cell phones that are smartphones that are, the $30 smartphones that you would get from TracFone or some, basic service plan, and, or whatever, like, it's those Go phones or TracFone or those phones that you just buy, at like, Target or CVS or stuff like that, or Best Buy, that are like, the ones where you put minutes on it or something, but it's still a smartphone. It has a camera on it, and the phone costs like $50. You buy one of those, People still make videos off of those things. People still plug in microphones to them. Maybe they bought a cheap microphone, from a store, like, hey, I've seen all kinds of things. You know, this action camera that I'm using right here and the one that's right here on my desk, they're not GoPros. This is a GoPro camera. This is the Hero 1, like the original Hero, okay? Before the Hero 2. And so, at the time, this was like the best bang for your buck. But like, as of right now, I'm using these two cheap action cameras. One of them was like 50 bucks. The other one was like 20 bucks. The one that's on, that's facing me right now, that I'm, that's on me right now. This one was a cheap one. They don't have this one anymore from DB Power. I think they have other models, but this DB Power EX5000, it works totally great. Right out of the box, okay, there was one issue with it, but guess what? It got solved real quick. All I had to do was just format. I just had to do a format with the memory card. That's all I had to do, just to get it to work. That's it. Okay, there's a lot of devices out there where you have to format shit so that way it works. But that was it. And I just forgot you had to do that because most of my other stuff I didn't have to format too much. So I was just like, oh, what the hell is going on here? And then my buddy was like, did you try formatting? And he said, yeah. And I said, no, because I never have to do that. I've only done that twice in my life, so it's like, eh. And plus, I thought at the time I got this camera, I thought we were past that, but I guess not. But this camera works. The audio works great too. I mean, it's not like having an actual microphone plugged into it, but it works great. I can probably buy a USB mic for it. I don't know if it supports it. I'll have to recheck. I've seen people cutting out a hole into this camera and putting a headphone microphone jack in there. I'm not going to do that. I should have bought two of these cameras. I mean, I would have spent 40 bucks on two cameras, or I think they were, yeah, I think it was like a $25 camera, or 20 bucks, or $15. You know what I'm saying. It works. And it's very far away because, I haven't zoomed in on it. I'm trying to showcase this to you, as it is. I mean, if you want, I can sit a little bit closer, but I can't sit too close because, one, the wires connecting to the Mayonocaster from my headphones and my microphone are not, long enough. So I just want you to see this. And the lighting situation is not great. But see, it's like people don't care about resolution on like videos. Of course, you don't want to watch anything that's 240p or what is it, 480. Of course, you at least want 720p or 1080p. But no one cares about 4K, 8K, HD, QLED, whatever it is. Ultra something D resolution. People care more about the content. And people care more about what you have to say and what your video has to offer. So if they're watching, a video in 720p, 1080p, 720, let's say, just 720p, people are satisfied. They're like, awesome, sweet. I just care what this guy has to say. I care about the video, not the quality, of the resolution. As long as it's not 240p or one, whatever, one something. So I want to make this clear. And the other thing is, here, I'm gonna do something, okay? We're gonna do something. Alrighty. So you see how I have this microphone here? Okay. So this microphone, get rid of this, goes on this desk. It goes on this desk. And it's right here in front of me. It's actually the wrong way too. I'm supposed to be talking this way into it. And so if I'm doing like what I just showed you, the video, and then I turn around and I show that camera, and I'm sitting at this desk, first of all, with this microphone, it'll be like this. I would have the microphone, and then I would pick it up, and then, it'd be like this. And of course, okay, I can hold it here. There's a guy that I watched, Joey B versus the World or something, and he holds his microphone just like this, like he has it, and he just talks and stuff like that, and it's corded, the cord is all the way out there, and stuff like that. Me, would I do that? Yeah, I wouldn't mind, but you know what's even better? You know what's even better? Because that way your hands are not like stressed and strained of, while holding this. This is what's better. What's better is you have a lapel microphone on a t-shirt, on a sweatshirt, whatever it is, on your clothes, and then you basically just swivel yourself around and you just position your arms in a comfortable position because you want to be comfortable. And then you just talk like this. Let me move over here. And look, I can happily sit like this and just be comfortable. Just make sure you don't nick yourself with the cords and stuff. Maybe put it over you or stuff like that. Or just put it under you, but be careful when you're moving around. But other than that, this is comfortable. This is awesome. This is great. That's the other advantage to having a setup like this. Now, I don't have a professional setup right now. I'm just doing stuff, like this for tonight, just to show you what someone's cheap setup may be that you think is crappy. To you, this might look crappy. But what if this is all someone, had? What if this is, what they worked with for 7 years on YouTube, constantly doing videos? It doesn't matter about the gear. It doesn't matter about, the setup. It matters about the content. And like I said, if the content is good, you're going to keep coming back to their channel, regardless if the setup is crappy. There's people who literally, they only use an old camera and then just upload it to YouTube and voila, and there's the video. They don't edit, they don't do anything, but they make great content. There's people that only use cell phones. and whether they're expensive cell phones or cheap cell phones, and they just take a video, make great content, and upload it to YouTube or do a live stream to their cell phone if they have, connection to the internet. There's people that have the same setup as me. But there's a difference. See, there's also one aspect of this, okay? Okay? And we're gonna get to this aspect, all right? All right, so we're gonna get to this aspect. So the aspect is this. There are those who, they don't do their research, they don't know anything, they just go, buy a camera and then just start shooting video, Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? All right, click upload, and that's it. And the whole setup was shit. The content was shit, So yes, there's that. Okay? But then there's people that do that. And there is that. The difference with me and people like me is that we'll actually come up with ideas and different ways to use our stuff. We will actually try to make a good setup. We won't just go buy a camera, stick it somewhere in the ground, and then, hey, what's up, guys? Biohazard Candy Kid here. I just want to let you know, stay positive, stay awesome. All right, uploaded. What the heck? Hollywood doesn't do that. And you don't be Hollywood. It's not what I'm not saying be Hollywood. But like when people make movies, when Steven Spielberg makes, Indiana Jones, he doesn't just, all right, action. All right, we're done. No, he takes his time, sets everything up, gets the right equipment, gets the plots down, and stuff like that, has everyone memorize everything. It takes time. Yes, I know. that Marcus picks and a lot of other people like him, they do videos showcasing, look, this thing, you don't even have to mess with it too much. You just clamp it here, and you're done. Voila. Okay, yes, there are people that do that. But that's because they found something that's just easy to work with, and it takes 3 steps to set up instead of taking 25 steps. But they still make a good setup. This setup right now, this is the best setup I could come up with right now. I'm going to tweak it and refine it until it becomes a setup that is great. Because I'm going to have a table there. I'm going to have some softbox lights, you know, this way. The table's going to be here. So, so what's going to happen is the table's going to be here, okay? And then this, which is going to be the light, is going to be here. So basically, here's the table. And then pretend that this is me, you know, right here. I'm going to be behind the table, and then this light's going to be in front of me. And I'm going to have that set up. Oh, God. What? Oh, okay. I'm going to have that set up. It's going to be a cool setup. I know, you know, that there is a lot of you that are going to be like, bro, your setup is shit. Look at your lighting situation. Well, first of all, it's this camera. Because, yes, certain cameras, they do very poorly in low light situations. This DB Power EX5000, it does great in low light situations. This camera, it's a bit fuzzy. Like, I'm looking at my screen right now. If you see me veer off, it's because I'm looking at my computer screen, and I can see that it's a bit fuzzy, and it's casting like a black shadow over me. I can see that. I know what my own camera does, but this is what I have to work with. Now, why didn't I do my? Now you're gonna say, well, you didn't do your research on cameras. No, first of all, at the time I didn't want to like sit and wait to get another camera. Uh, I had this one, but this one I wanted to relegate to like, you know, mountain biking and stuff, because this is a sturdy camera, and you know, this has a good sturdy housing. That DB Power EX5000, I really got it just as a backup camera in case this one ever broke. You know, I could have a cheap camera, you know, extra that I spent $20 on or whatever. I mean, I like I just wanted an extra camera on hand, so if one broke, I still had another. Um, the reason why I got a third camera is because I wanted to start having, you know, multiple cameras in the room for when I do videos, you know, live streams or videos. Um, you know, the other thing is, you know, again, if one camera breaks, I still have two. Because here's the rule: if you have one camera, you have none. If you have two cameras, you have one. If you have three cameras, you have two. And if you have four cameras, you have three cameras. You get that concept? You get that logic? So that's exactly why I am getting another camera. What am I getting? I'm going to get an Akaso camera. They have this one that I really like. They have the Brave series. I'm going to get the Brave 4 Pro. The Brave 4 Pro is really cool. I know the Brave 7's out, but the Brave 4 is cheaper. I think it's even on sale, and it still comes with a remote and a front-facing screen, which is really nice. And once I get that camera, then I'll use my DB Power EX5000 and that new camera for, like, you know, this situation. And then I'll still use my head camera and stuff like that. And I'll try to utilize this. You know, this uses a different, you know, power cord and stuff. And I have two batteries for this camera, by the way, so that's a great thing. But, like, this setup I have right now, it is what it is. It's a work in progress. Am I going to have some type of a green screen or backdrop pretty soon or whatever? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I may not. I may just have a white backdrop. I may just have that mirror that you see behind me as my backdrop. You know? Like, seriously. Alrighty, ready, ready. You guys want to see a live stream of Fisher Cove? Yeah, I know you do. I see, that's all you care about is video games. Mm-hmm. So, you know, oh man, I am. Once you stop eating this, like, kind of trail mix thing, mm, mm. Boy, oh boy, it settles in. Mm. You obviously want more of it. So, basically, um, yeah, come on, guys, chat with me in the chat. Let's have some messages here. I will respond. I'll respond to everyone. I'll see everyone's chat. I'm not like YouTubers who, you look at the chat and you only respond to those who are like your members or those who have been with your channel for the longest time. No, fuck that shit. I chat with everyone on this planet. Mm-hmm. That's how it works. So, essentially, I need live chat on. Shit. Same here. All messages. So I also have it, if you see this light over here, if you see this, it's because I have my phone on. And because I'm also checking on my YouTube channel, the video, and stuff like that. To see if I'm actually streaming. Oh man. Oh, this trail mix is so good. So, I want to talk to you about some things. If you're going to do something with videography or photography, you don't need to spend $10,000 to do it. That shit's not needed. In today's world, you can buy action cameras for as low as $10. Just go search on the internet. And I'm not talking about used, even new. There's like these action cameras that are like $15.99. Some are marketed to kids, because maybe there's features on there that are taken out, and so they made it much simpler for kids, even though kids are you know, smarter than they think. You know, kids are not dumb. Um, but there's some that aren't marketed to kids, and they're $15.99. Okay, let's do something. Now's a great time to do something. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm going to have Amazon. We'll use Amazon as an example. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now you see. All right. So I'm on Amazon. Now why am I on Amazon? For any particular reason? No, I mean, I already had this up on one of my up here, you know, I have a bunch of Amazon things. So I was looking at different products. Um, okay, let's see. Gifts for content creator. Hmm. So I guess I'm called a content creator now. Okay. Hmm. They got microphone, they got cameras, um, they got drones, they got uh, memory banks, you know, to store stuff. Let's see. Oh wow, laptops. Look at more. Wow. Ooh, look at this. All kinds of stuff. Tripods, memory cards, another cameras, lenses, microphones, lights. Oh, look at all this shit though that is being recommended. Wow. Look at this. Content creators. So when you think of content creators, you think of $1,000? You think of 500 bucks? I mean, okay. Uh, my DSLR was, you know, bit more expensive than this, but it's an older DSLR. It's been out for a long time. I mean, it's a Nikon. I mean, you're looking at. Okay, there you go. See, now we're okay. This that's just an Insta camera. Let's see more tech gifts. Let's see more tech gifts. Let's see. A keyboard. Yep. No. 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 All right. Alrighty. Alrighty. We got some stuff here. Okay. All right. Universal International Power. Sweet. Got a keyboard. Uh, pocket size. Wi-Fi 6 wireless travel gigabyte. Okay. Righty. You got some stuff here. All right. You know, there's a reason why I showed you that. Because, see, right here, and where did I find that? Gifts for content creator. Play the game for less. I wonder. Oh, ooh. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Deal. Everything's a deal here? Yeah. Yeah. Handheld compatible with Oculus. Okay. You got stuff for computers. I could care less about the the VR stuff, but I'm looking for computer stuff. Yeah, look at that. Mice. Okay. All right. I don't see too much of it. I don't see the price, but like for instance, Rezo, 26 bucks. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Not bad, not bad. I mean, for 26 bucks, I don't know how this keyboard's gonna hold up, but they even have one for $44. And this is RGB. I could care less about RGB. This doesn't look like RGB. Oh, it is. It's not RGB. It just has a white background. It's basically like my keyboard. Oh. Okay. It's basically like my keyboard. My keyboard, you just press one button and it just turns blue and that's it. And it doesn't have any light effects or anything. You just, brighten it up or dim it down or turn it off. And I keep it off. I like blue. I like the fact that they added blue, but I don't have any of these RGB keyboards, and stuff like that. Mechanical typewriter. What is this? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, see. All right. So there's a reason why I'm showing you this. Action camera. All right. Hmm. Okay. Now, why did I type an action camera and not a specific one? Well, because they all do the same thing. All the brands do all the same thing. So, like, what difference does it make what action camera you get? Well, of course, it does make a difference because, like, if you buy something that's $2 versus something that's, you know, $400, there obviously is a difference. But if the difference is like $99, $89, $55, $60, basically anything from, I would say, 50 to $90, there's not that much of a difference. you know. So let's look at some action cameras. Now, there's a bunch of brands. Of course, everyone knows the two biggest are GoPro and DJI. Okay, sweet. Um, oh wow, look at this. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Okay, and I'm skipping the DJIs and the GoPros, and there's a reason for that. Because at the lower price point, okay, look at that. They still even have renewed. And I can't believe that it's at that price. That's ridiculous. An old camera at that price, that should be the price of like some of these, 50 bucks max. Let's see here. I'm looking for a Casso. Now, here, I'll even show you, it doesn't have to be, here, I can show you this one, I can show you this one, $24. Um, Here, let's actually do something here. We're gonna do something. We're gonna take this under 25, and then we're gonna put it here. Bam. Look at that. Marketed towards kids. Look at this. Nice. Vivitar. Look at that. Right here. $17. Can't beat it. Look at that. 19 bucks. 12 megapixel. Who cares? 16 bucks. On sale. Oh, but let's look at the star rating and see what people say about it. Yeah, let's look at it. Look at that. Body camera. Look, 15. Oh my god. Bend up. Oh, but look how many stars. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to look for a camera that's cheaper than what I found currently. Like $12. Hmm. Hmm, 20 bucks. Yeah, that's not a camera for $11. Nice try. Oh, Z-Grip. And I'll talk about this. I have one of these, but I don't have this model. All right. Okay, we got a few cameras here. Oh, wait. Ooh. Uh, okay. Now, cameras are pretty cheap. Um, I mean, like one company, maybe three companies make lenses, three companies make the bodies. I mean, cameras are pretty cheap. I mean, look at that. It comes with a speaker. Uh, it comes with the OK button, the power button in the front. You can, have a micro SD slot. It just has a USB port. A micro USB port. It doesn't have uh, an HDMI, port. It doesn't have touch screen. You know, I, it has a 140-degree wide angle lens. See, yeah, there are some downsides. 140-degree wide angle lens at this price point. It's basically like my head action camera. This right here is basically the same as my head action camera. Comes in the same body. It's probably the same camera. It's not labeled head action camera. It's just great. Yeah, it comes with all these accessories. I mean, look at what it comes with. The stuff to get you started. You can do biking videos with it, you know, um, by utilizing this thing. It comes with one of these in case you want to swivel it. I mean, this is perfect. Sure, it's 140-degree wide angle. Sure, 12 megapixels if you take photos with it, but they're for video. Sure, 30 meters underwater. You buy one of these. Look at $33.96 for all this. You get two of these, and you get the head strap. If you want a head strap. Now, think about this. $17.99. Okay, we're going to do something here. Let's calculate some things. Okay. Which I actually have one of these accessories kits. 61 in 1. Ooh, look at that. 24.64. Look at that. Ooh, actually, for 29 bucks. Okay. Look at this. 61 and 1. Look at what it comes with. Look at all this stuff it comes with. Just look at it. 12 pieces. Look at this. $70 in 1. Now it says for GoPro and all that, but it's for action cameras. But look at this. I mean, there's a difference here. This comes with this, helmet mount, as well as it comes with another helmet mount. This one, it just comes with this type of helmet mount, a little head mount. So you actually get, extra things. Let's see, it has a bunch of pads. This has a bunch of pads. This has a carrying case. This has a tripod. This also has a tripod. It has the swivel thing. This is the thing I'm using right here, this little swivel thing. I'm using for my other camera. I mean, the 70 in 1. So I'm going to do some calculations here. Let's see. God damn it. Calculator. Okay. let's do this. Now this comes with accessories. Look at all those accessories it comes with right there. See those accessories? All right. So $17.99. Oh, why do I have it in area? I want $17.99 plus, let's see, where's which one is it? 70 and 1 plus $29.99. $47.98. $47.98 plus tax or whatever. So let's round this up to, let's say let's just say this, $48. $48, you get all of this, and you get the action camera. Great, right? You got your audio, you got your video, you got your accessories, and more accessories. I mean, and actually we're looking at yeah, we're looking at this one, the 71 and 1. Now let's read the reviews of this, if it has any reviews. And here's even videos to showcase. And you'll see what point I'm trying to get. To. Okay? Let's look at some of the videos. Bam, look at that. Look at cheap action cameras. Look at that. Okay, there's a GoPro. That looks like an DJI Osmo or some 8-man, I don't know. And look at that. Looks fine to me. I have a you know, one of these cases that comes with all this stuff. Sure, his broke. Okay, cool. He probably did something to misuse it. It's got the Hero 3 attached to it. Nice. Nice. Man, this guy got a lot of Hero 3 shots. Nice. Okay, some things broke. Some people have, you know, and I've had things break, but mine broke over time. They didn't break the day I got them. I've had mine for years, and finally in the last like 2 years, 3 years, a couple things have broken. But I've had mine for years and years on end. And it's not that I'm not, oh, SJ Cam, that's what the guy had. I think he had an SJ Cam. Actually, we'll even talk about that right there. So, you can just, you know, remember, for 48 bucks, you get all of this. If you really want to round it off, $50. Look what you get for 50 bucks. Look what you get. GoPro doesn't even supply you with any of this stuff anymore. GoPro does not give you any of this anymore. All GoPro gives you is an extra battery and the camera, the housing, you know, the new housings that they have. And if anything, maybe like some little stick thing, you know, just to walk around with. If anything. But that's about it. Look at this stuff. A wrench, selfie stick, floating handle, suction cup, chest strap, carrying case, helmet mount, helmet strap, head strap, wrist strap. How many straps do you want? Strap, 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 strap. How many screws do you want? How many adapters do you want? And one carrying case. It's a carrying case too. That's the nice thing about it. That is the real cool thing about it. Now let's look at some cameras here. Okay. Now this one we could rule out. Simply because, you know, it has a 140-degree wide angle. But hey, if this is all you can work with, if this is what you have to spend, spend it. I mean, let's check out what people are saying. And Here's like a comparison chart, whatever. I'm going to um, we're going to get to some things here. Full HD, okay, it does HD. It does 1080p, you know, at 30 frames per second. Okay, that's standard. 140 wide angle. Okay, so here's the thing. In today's world, with cameras, see, like I said before, people don't care about the equipment. And they don't care about the visual aspect of things. Like when you, like, um, like for instance, like for instance, you know, would you guys care if I use this camera right here, this old GoPro, to, you know, make my videos? Well, first of all, it's not whether you cared or not. It's if I care to use it really. But would you care? You might not. And why is that? See, this camera does 1080p at 30 frames per second. It's not that it doesn't do that. This does it. This does 720p at 24 frames per second, 30 frames per second. You know, it does 1080p at 24 FPS, 30 FPS, frames per second. For those of you who do not know, um, this camera does have 170 wide angle. And stuff like that. It has no problem doing that. So, so the thing is there are some cameras out there that can only do 140 wide angle. See, in today's world, what I would say is if you're looking for a camera, don't get anything that has a 140 wide angle. Yes, okay, my head camera has it. My head action camera that I'm using, it only goes up to 140 wide angle. But see, at the time, it's what I found. That was the cheapest, that was close by, that I could get right on the fly. And I was still looking online, but the deals were just, I don't know, something else. And they just had it right in the store. And I just walked, as I was looking through the store for other things, I saw this and I was like, oh, Big Five sells action cameras? Okay. And not knowing that there were two versions of the head camera. There was this one, which was, you know, I think it was 40 bucks. And then they had one that was like $120. And I was like, what the heck? You get this $40 one, and then you have this $120 one. And then as I took it home, because I looked at the box and stuff, but I guess I must have missed it. It said 140 wide angle. But then I was like, I'll just use it. It's wide enough still for what I need to do. Because at the time, you know, I was still starting out. I needed a second camera for something else. I only have, you know, these two action cameras. My GoPro, I wanted to use it strictly for other things. These other ones I want to keep in my room and stuff like that. Um, you know, and I couldn't find my batteries for my GoPro also, so that's another reason why. I don't know what happened. I finally found them. They were in one of my backpacks in a zipper that I just didn't even look because I didn't even think wait a minute, I left them in there from the last time I was using it wherever I was out on this planet. So the thing is that um, I would say that in this world, okay, look, waste of money. Image quality is absolutely horrible. FOV is like 10 degrees. Battery doesn't last more than 5 minutes. Instructions unclear. No way to navigate. Okay, camera's like, okay. So, yes, do not buy because of those reasons. Um, I would say yes and no because if you read reviews and then you go based off of reviews, well, then you're never going to buy anything. So, and of course, yeah, the saying goes you don't want to waste your money. You don't want to make a oopsie daisy. But $17.99, and what are you going to say? I can't even afford $17.99. Well, I was trying to look for a camera that was $5. I didn't see one. Maybe if you get lucky enough, you'll get one for free from someone who has a billion cameras like Marcus Pix, who gives them away. By the way, I support you, man. The stuff you do, it'll take me years to get to where you are, man. Marcus Pix, you're the best. God bless you, man. God bless you. Let me see. I'm actually checking out this Bluetooth keyboard. Oh my god, it's for like cell phones and stuff. Apple TV, PS4, glasses, what the smartphones and more. That's pretty cool for 19 bucks. Oh wow, it even has a USB port for charging. You know, this would be great for traveling if you're on your phone and stuff. Huh, look at that. They have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I know they have foldable ones and all. Oh, you need to spend at least $50. Hey, look. Not something foldable that's going to break. This seems solid and sturdy. Even has a little trackpad and stuff like that. Look at that. Even has buttons and shit. Man, if you need to draw, look at it. Some of these don't even have a trackpad. You know, some of these don't even have a little pad. You know? I mean, okay, $59.99 doesn't even come with a little pad. What are you talking about? Now, I have a Bluetooth keyboard already, and it works. I mean, I can use it, you know? Look at that touchpad and all that. Hell yeah. Sweet. I think for a TV, it would be great. Actually, I should get one for my parents' TV. That way they can just have it on hand and just use it. Yeah. Okay. I like how this works with TVs. It's so cool. Yep. Anyways, oh, okay. Plus we want to do uh, Micro Center. Okay, $8.99 plus, so 48 bucks plus. So let's say $57. So for $57, you actually get this, you get the camera, and you get this accessories kit. This one right here. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we already come with this headgear. Now, if you want to buy another, headgear, you can buy another one, stuff like that. Now let's look at this camera. 12 megapixels, 1080p. Okay, so 30 meters. See, they're all these cameras. See, most of these cameras have 12 megapixel it has a 12 megapixel. Most of them have 12 megapixel sensors for photos and stuff. They do 1080p at 30 fps, you know, HD, 900 milliamp batteries, and they come with two of them. They come with all these accessories. This one comes with less. Oh no, it comes with the same amount. They're basically, doing what GoPro used to do, but cheaper. Um, some of them might even use a Sony sensor, like a cheap Sony sensor. You know, let's see. They all have 2-inch LCD screens. You know, some of them do 140 wide angle. Some of them do 170 wide angle. Let's check this one out. Let's see. And some of them even come with a microphone that attaches, onto them and stuff like that, which is also another cool deal. We'll take a look at this one. And some of them even come with a start and stop button. And stuff like that. Let's see. This one has 3 stars. Okay. Any comments? Let's see. Hubby really likes it. Put on the car. Let's go another. Oh, big toy car. Okay. Pretty good. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, so you do get some reviews where people have had issues, and then you get reviews where people don't have issues. And you got to be careful because some of these reviews are paid reviews. So you got to be careful with your reviews here. Okay, all right. Moving on to the next camera. That's another option. Um, this one, it has EIS stabilization. Some of the other ones don't. 20 megapixels, 40 meters under the water, 170 wide angle. This one has 4 stars. It has external microphone, remote control, 2 batteries, and accessories kit. Wow. I mean, this one, is like, holy shit. It even comes with a little app. Well, my point is here is, you don't need to, you know, spend a lot of money to basically have a good setup. It's not needed. All right. It's not needed. I tell you, the setup I have right now, it's a cheap, janky setup. Um, you know, you you don't need to have a, an expensive setup. I mean, and stuff like that, you know? That's about it. Probably do a game live stream soon. I'm gonna take this camera down, um, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Why is so? Alrighty, guys. I hope you like this video here. If not, you know, I don't care. Look, hey, I don't have much to say today. I I don't know. I didn't have anything prepared. I just my point here is you don't need to spend a lot of money to have a good setup when you want to do live streams, when you want to do videos, take photos. You can just, buy the most basic, cheapest price stuff and it works. And it'll last you a long time. It all depends on how you take care of it. And if you take care of it very well, it'll last you a long time. Oh no, it won't. Not even if you, take care of it, like a king, a queen. No, it will. Because, you know, I take care of my stuff and they're still here. No matter, you know, the price. And no matter the quality, I still take care of it. I mean, the quality of this head action camera, it is what it is, but it's still here. That DB Power EX5000 that's hooked up to the fan, that's still there. The quality is great. It's still there. I take care of it. I don't beat the shit out of that camera. I know there's people that they do videos of like, oh, let me smash it and let's see how long it lasts. Of course, if you smash anything, let's see how long it lasts. Take a car from, 1946 and, smash it with a hammer, the same thing will happen. Just because it's, some iron head block, whatever, just because it's some car made back then very well, doesn't mean that if you take a hammer, it's going to bounce off and the thing's not going to get dented. Come on. I mean, look at the buildings in Rome. Look at the buildings in Egypt. Look at how they have basically been destroyed or disintegrated or they're falling apart. They're not as they were 5,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we can make things last. We can do that. We can make things to where they're indestructible. To where when you take a hammer, it won't even make a scratch. But we all know the agenda. We all know what they're trying to do. So I'm gonna do a gaming live stream in a bit. Um, we'll see how that goes. I don't know what game I'm gonna play yet. I mean, I have one in mind, City Skylines, but we'll see. We shall see. So I'm gonna get off this live stream, and I'll do a gaming live stream soon, or I might just watch a movie. I don't know. We'll see. But please like, subscribe, and share. Make the world a better place. Expose evil. One camera, one microphone at a time. Do your job. Obey God. Do as He says. Not what some fucked up human being says or the evil God. I don't stand for that crap. And nor should you. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you in the next live stream or video, whatever.